Hello, in the previous video I have covered when you need to register your business in France. The next logical question would be which legal form to choose. This is a very important decision, and this choice can potentially hold the keys to your success. So one short video is not going to cover the whole topic. Today I will present the three most popular choices for solopreneurs, so the people who start out alone without any associates. The first option is micro-entreprise. Very easy to set up, change and close down. Your turnover, how much your customers pay you, serves as the basis for calculating the social security charges and the income tax. If you earn zero, you pay zero. On the other hand, you cannot deduct any expenses. The declarative and bookkeeping obligations are very simple, and there is a cap on how much you can earn per year. The second option is sole proprietorship or entreprise individuelle. It's still relatively easy to set up. The social security and income tax are paid on the net income after deducting your expenses, but you pay a higher percentage compared to micro-entreprise. This setup requires proper bookkeeping and a separate business tax declaration each year on top of the personal one. The third option is a unipersonal company, either on basis of SRL or SAS. This is a separate legal entity that requires certain investment of time and funds to set up. It's also more complicated to make any changes to it and to close it down. You need to be on top of your game with all the multiple bureaucratic obligations. Multiple options allow tax optimization depending on your personal situation and on your goals. However, making a wrong choice can have disastrous consequences on profitability of your business. To sum up very briefly and very roughly, if your revenues are below the cap and you have little expenses, then micro-entreprise is the obvious choice. If your projected turnover is very roughly above at least 100,000 euros per year, or you are thinking to keep some of the net income in the company for future reinvestment, then company is the obvious choice. Everything in between requires very careful consideration, potentially doing calculations, projections, and analyzing your personal situation and goals. I recommend investing resources and time into researching the system, understanding the consequences, understanding all the choices that you need to make. I strongly recommend getting at least one or ideally several professional opinions. And of course, I'm planning to share more videos around this topic, so please follow me to make sure you don't miss them if this is something that is relevant to you.